Hey, what's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope-A-Dope Report after the fight box score edition. It's the after the fight box score of Kendall Holt versus Timothy Bradley. I got my friend here, Rob. We're both boxing fanatics. And we're actually going to watch the replay because he had to work tonight. We're going to watch the replay of Casitas Jesus Chavez right now. So I'm going to show you, I know down south there's a lot of fight fans out in California and everything. And, you know, April is probably a good time of year for you. But up here in Minnesota, it's snowing right now. It was like maybe 60 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. It's snowing tonight, man. It's going to be like 30 degrees tonight. It's horrible. Anyway, I'm going to pass it to my, my buddy Rob. So let's talk about the fight. Okay, so Bradley, right? Bradley comes out, and it's actually a complete different fight. Kendall Holt, I thought, would be more of the guy, would be the aggressor, the guy to want to get it, you know, more on the rope and play it not in the middle of the ring. I thought he'd be the aggressor and the guy that can actually sit down on a punch and really land. Anyway, Bradley came out pretty aggressive and actually got knocked down in the first round. It was a great punch, and actually he got up and he did a little stumble, and if you come down with me, Rob, here, and he kneed it out. And to all those young fighters at home or professional fighters at home right now, knee it out sometimes, it works. And it worked for Bradley in this fight because he kind of got his stuff together. He looked at the ref, made sure he was okay, and then he got up, dude. And he was all right after that. Basically, the second, third round, I thought Kendall Holt still landed the bigger punches. And even throughout the fight, maybe until the 8th round, I thought Kendall Holt landed the bigger punches, but he just wasn't busy enough. And he didn't take advantage of it. You know, I understand not, you know, throwing a bunch of crazy punches at Bradley when he was hurt, but you can at least be economical and attack. And he didn't attack and let Bradley get back in the fight. And by the 5th or 6th round, actually, that's when you came in, Rob. Yeah. By the 5th or 6th round, I said, this is about a tied fight.
And at that time it was.
Yeah, it's about a tied fight, and then Bradley actually got knocked down, so that makes it a tied fight. I'd say Bradley had won the first 6 rounds, maybe 4-2 or whatever, but I'd say it's a tied fight. And then after that, it was basically Bradley slowly but surely going to the body. You know, he wasn't hurting or buzzing Kendall Holt, but he basically just scored points, right? I mean, he was going to the body.
Absolutely, and you're right. In the first part of the fight, and we went back and replayed it. You know, Holt really took it to him in the first round and really got at him. And then, you know, Bradley came back and with, you know, pitter-patter shoe shiners, you know, got at him, scored points. And then after the 6th, you know, when I came in tonight, he just went at it and he kept on racking up points.
And then the 12th round, though, the 12th round, there was a knockdown, another knockdown. So that's 2 knockdowns for Kendall Holt.
Yep.
Bradley did the old, I'm trying to grab something. And you know, it didn't look like it at the start. We saw all these angles, and then the end, they showed the glove going down, and that was actually, that's a knockdown. So I could see if you had the fight 7-5, and having Bradley win it, and it'd be a draw. I could see a draw, but otherwise I would give it to Bradley. How about you, Rob? What do you
Absolutely. I mean, Bradley did rack up those points. He didn't have the power, but he had the strategy, and you know,
he had enough pop to keep him honest, because obviously Kendall Holt would just demolish him if he thought he could just hurt him.
Absolutely. And he would get inside. He was the aggressor, you know, most of the fight. And like you said before, it was Holt who said it was going to be the aggressor, but Bradley seemed to, you know, he may have watched his videos and may have, you know, try to beat him to the punch and you know try to take away his strategy that's worked before, and you know, it ended up working in Bradley's favor.
No matter what, it's worth a rematch, and we're gonna watch Jesus Chavez. He doesn't know the outcome of this fight or anything, so we're gonna watch this fight. This has been another edition of the Rope-A-Dope Report. I am your co-host, Chris Carlson. That is my co-host,
Rob Brown, and we'll talk to you soon.
This is the Rope-A-Dope Report. Peace. Hit that red button right in the back.